Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rose Bowl, the matchup between the Big Ten champion Michigan Wolverines and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's get into it here. Alabama opens with the ball with possession, marching down the field, and look at that, Jalen Milroe touchdown. Bama takes an early 7-0 lead. We'll see what J.J. McCarthy and the troops can do here. Looks like it is going to be a touchback opening up here. McCarthy hands it off to Corum. Corum, stiff arm. Big 8-yard gain for the Wolverines. We do not care about bullet throws as we are going to get it to the tight end for 7. First quarter, over halfway through here, Michigan is going to keep the ball on the ground for another solid 6-yard gain. I tell you, Michigan may be able to just run the ball down their throats here, keep it with Corum, and we'll see what can happen. And of course, going back to Corum here, yet again. Oh, look at that. What a move. 10-yard run for Michigan. Moving the chains. This Alabama defense has got to do something to stop him. Stiff arm is incredible, and the broken tackle, 6 yards. Blake Corum is terrorizing this defense, but we're going to the pass, and there we go. 7-yard completion, out route right there. And it is the end of the first quarter. Alabama up 7-0. Going into the second quarter here. And what do we got? Passing play. Is anybody open? Oh, an unfortunate sack for Michigan. Well, Alabama sacks them, and it is an incomplete pass. We are already facing a 3rd and 16 here. And it's got to be a big decision here. 4th and 2. What will Michigan do? They go for the field goal, playing it conservative right here, and it's up and good by Turner. Alabama, quick 3 and out right there. Looks like it may have been the right decision to kick the field goal. Ball back to Michigan. It is complete to Loveland. Will it be a first down? Nope. 2nd in inches. Back to Corum. Dives forward for the first down. 2-yard gain. Second quarter, 50 seconds left. Michigan ball on the 45. Check down to Corum, and he scampers forward for 9. Handoff. The defense was there. Michigan is going to have to take a timeout. McCarthy scans the field on 3rd down. The rush is coming. It is complete to Wilson. What a throw. What a catch. 25 yards with 26 seconds left. Blitz is coming. And it is an incomplete pass. McCarthy a little behind him with that pressure coming. And another pass to Corum out of the backfield for 10 yards. It is going to be a timeout, Michigan, with 14 seconds left. McCarthy scans the field. McCarthy, what a touchdown right there. What a completion to Wilson. That is very impressive right there, getting that right before the end of the half for the Wolverines. It's up and good for the extra point. And going on to the second half, Michigan, of course, starts with the ball, hoping for a little 2-for-1 action, scoring right before the half and scoring right after the half is over. Michigan, there's Corum. Let's go. 6 yards. Michigan has got to be excited by that. They have had this check down and rush game all they want here today. And look at that. Very impressive. They are moving this football. There we go. Unfortunate. 2 guys right there. They're going to have to communicate better on offense. And, of course, they're just going back to the well. Blake Corum for 5. Get it into 3rd and manageable. And they run it. Controversial on 3rd and 5 from their own 45. Will they go? They will be going. What do we got? Passing play. Complete. And a dive for the first down for Loveland. Big. That was big right there for the Wolverines going for that. And, bit of a sketchy pass, but that is a first down for McCarthy. He knows what he is doing. With the blitz, we have Loveland wide open. It is a completion for 13 yards for McCarthy. Handoff to Corum. Stuffed. Alabama has really been able to zero in on this running game in the second half. Michigan has been forced to throw the football more, but McCarthy has executed so far on this drive, especially with that huge 4th down conversion. And we are seeing back. Oh no. As I say that, announcers jinx. J.J. McCarthy with a dot directly to the defense. And Alabama with the ball. Keep it on the ground. What are they going to do here? and it is a touchdown. Alabama takes the lead right here, 14-10. This is a J.J. McCarthy legacy drive right here. Fourth quarter, down to Alabama. What are you going to do? When the lights are bright, what happens? And we're taking it out of the end zone. Good solid return up to the 21 right there for Michigan. We'll see. They may try to just wind this clock out with a nice minute 40 left, keep the ball on the ground a little bit with their strong running game, just prevent Jalen Milroe from getting the ball back. Not sure exactly what Corum was doing right there, hesitating in the backfield. But Michigan already is faced with a 3rd and 6. And, oh, man, this is a sack. Will they have to punt it? The Wolverines will punt it. Very cowardly punt. Alabama controls the game now. Unfortunate. That could be the dagger. Alabama goes up 21-10 on Michigan here in the fourth quarter. The offense is going to have to do something, and something quick. This is not looking good for the Wolverines, who were in control of the game early. But really, McCarthy, he was selling. And with another interception, J.J. McCarthy will be the MVP of the game for the Alabama Crimson Tide. And really just adding more insult to injury with that field goal right there, making it 24-10. Michigan was able to take 2 timeouts to stop the clock, but unfortunately Alabama was still able to take most of the time off that clock there. With 7 seconds left, Michigan is not going to be able to do anything here as McCarthy throws up a last desperation heave, and Alabama are going to be your Rose Bowl champions.
And welcome to the second semifinal here in this new era of football. I don't know what I was talking about there. But anyway, it is Texas versus Washington. This is about to be the game of the century. Not as bad as the Alabama-Michigan game that we just saw previously. But the kickoff from Texas to Washington here is going to be for a touchback. Good decision there. We do not care about these callouts, but here's Penix. Penix to throw, and it's intercepted early. Unbelievable play. And Texas has turned them over and scored quickly. Beautiful plays by Texas. And Washington is going to be forced to get points early. But we know this Heisman finalist has a chance of doing this. He has been leading this team all season as their kick returner brings it out to the 29. Penix out wide to the 35, and it's taken a couple good jukes, and he's on a roll. Here goes Odunze. Odunze to the 30, to the 25, and it's 47-yard pass to the 25, almost in the red zone. Beautiful play there by Penix to Odunze. And now they're just going to do check down to Johnson. Johnson for 9 yards, just short of the first down. Good play. And like I said, they needed points early, and they're making good signs. Out to the tight end. 2 yards short. Big red zone play right there. And here, they're going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson, touchdown! The Huskies have a chance to tie it up here for the extra point. And it's good. 7-7, Texas versus Washington. The Longhorns have a pass. And Ale with a missed tackle. And the quarterback throws it and is sacked. Beautiful play by the Huskies on 4th down. That is beautiful. And all of a sudden, the tide has switched in the game. And a beautiful play by Polk, the wide receiver. And Michael Penix already has 100-plus rushing yards and a touchdown. Beautiful play by Polk there. A great broken tackle. We don't see that often in college football. And the extra point is good. And like I said, the momentum has switched. But the Longhorns, the Longhorns are taking it well. And it's a touchdown. Ale fails again for Washington. 14-14. High scoring first quarter. And it's a touchback. Going into the second quarter, Michael Penix. And he's going to decide to take it and scramble. He got a good chunk of yards here. Doesn't want to get injured, though. Got to be careful. Good slide. Out to the 32-yard line. Michael Penix out of the shotgun. Passes it wide to Polk to the 40. Had an amazing catch last quarter. Then went for 50 yards and a touchdown. And a deep pass from Penix. And he is lighting up this Texas defense. This is unbelievable. Here comes Odunze. And these Texas corners are slow. Beautiful touchdown from the Huskies. The extra point will be good. And that's a good extra point there. And Texas with a touchdown there, but they missed the extra point. That's an interesting play that might factor. Only 15 seconds left in the half, but a good return from 21 yards. What can Penix do with 12 seconds? Can he do a little Mahomes magic versus the Bills? And Penix not on the same page as his wide receiver. You got to think what he is thinking there. You almost wonder, oh, no way. Will this be an 80-yard, 70-yard touchdown? Can they catch up? Will they catch up? And they won't. What a touchdown for Michael Penix to his wide receiver. And that we did not see that coming. The extra point is good. And Texas will have the ball. Can they tie it up here? Oh, and it's just too easy for Texas. The Washington defense not doing anything as it is tied up at 28. You got to be wondering what the Washington defense is thinking. We saw this in the Pac-12 championship. You know, it was a little bit of a close game, but and it's staying that way. Washington, beautiful pass past the 30, and these wide receivers have had their way all day. And you got to be wondering what the wide receiver was doing there. Could have had a touchdown there, but he decides to be a little shifty and start celebrating. And this, again, Michael Penix is picking apart this Longhorns defense. You got to see some changes made here by Texas, as nothing is working on defense. But seen by their offense, I'm not too worried for them. I think they might come down and just score a quick, easy touchdown. It might be left down to Penix. And like I said, Texas has absolutely obliterated, but they missed the extra point. What are they doing? No, Washington can literally just run out the clock. I don't know if we're just not on the same page. I feel like this Texas extra point kicker right here is just, he's missed 2 extra points. He's only made 2. You know, I don't know what's going on here. And Penix continues to pick apart this defense, even after his first blunder in the first quarter. And this, it just almost seems too easy. Only a minute 30 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. They really can just run the clock out. But a stupid decision by the receiver to go out of bounds. Don't know what his coach was thinking there. Must have not had some great communication. And, oh my goodness, 3 broken tackles from Johnson, the wide receiver. But you know what? They're leaving time on the clock. You might think he might want to sit down, and he does. Unbelievable play. That is the IQ that we were missing on the previous plays. And Penix, he's wasting time off the clock. The O-line, this is the best O-line we've seen. And they've knocked down absolutely everyone. And now they're just making fun of him. Penix is just sitting at the 7-yard line, acting like a clown, not doing anything. And really, you'd think this play could just be a minute long. Not very good content, but that's what's happening here. Michael Penix, he's deciding whether to run or pass. You see him switch it up multiple times. 10 seconds left. You might think they want to put a little dagger in this game. It sure looks like they will. What's the wide receiver doing? But he got the touchdown with 0 seconds to spare in this game. Oh, and they're just being mean. Wow, I didn't know that's what the Huskies were about. And it's going to be finished 43-34. Washington with the win over the Longhorns. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute biggest and national championship in college football history. The Alabama Crimson Tide proving everyone wrong. The haters, absolutely everyone, thinking that FSU should be in this playoff, but they've shown they deserve to be here against the Washington Huskies. Who will win? And the kickoff goes all the way to the Crimson Tide. Will they have their way like Texas did against the Washington defense? And they sure do. I don't know what is going on. The Washington defense is struggling to do anything here. Well, we'll see how Penix will respond. And the beautiful return for 18 yards out to the 28-yard line. As Penix drops back under the shotgun. And the Goat Pack has something to say. And it is a beautiful pass for a first down to the 35-yard line. Oh, almost intercepted by Alabama. Sorry about my excitement there. I'm playing both sides. 5-yard gain for Penix to the 40-yard line. What will he do here? He'll pass it out wide. The comeback route out of bounds to the 31-yard line. Beautiful throw by Penix. and the tight end is wide open in the middle of the field. And that's for another first down. Beautiful play here from the Huskies. And the curl route again. Oh, and a beautiful juke for 13 yards out to the 7-yard line. Washington is driving. What will they do here? A pass in the air, and somehow Johnson comes down with it. That is retriable if I've ever seen it. The extra point is low and good from Gross. Beautiful kick. And here comes Alabama. Alabama. Oh, just too easy. I mean, what can Washington and Penix do? Probably nothing. And here comes Washington out of the kick return. In a stiff arm. Oh, terrible choice. Should have taken the touchback. No, you can't. And here he goes. 6-yard play to the 27-yard line. Should have fair caught it. And the first down from Penix. Maybe it was a good decision. Maybe not. They'd probably be at the 40 right now if they fair caught it. And Penix, curl route, it seems to be a favorite in this national championship. This curl route is lighting up the Bama defense. And, oh, just a beautiful first down. And a timeout. You might think that's a little premature with 30 seconds left. You know, you're leaving some time on the clock here. And a terrible throw. Oh, it should have been intercepted. But Kool-Aid McKinstry could not catch that one. And another incompletion. You are starting to wonder what this timeout was used for. But the tight end is wide open in the middle of the field. Alabama is sleeping on defense. I don't understand what their thought process was there. And here comes Penix from the gun. Curl route out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They got 13 seconds left, just like Mahomes did against the Bills. And almost sacked. Could have been an instant highlight on SportsCenter, but it wasn't. Didn't finish the clip. And they're going to settle for a field goal. Interesting play. It is good. We'll see how this will help Washington or not. I know they get the ball here. It's probably the right choice. But Bama's offense has been down their throat this whole game. No. And short again. Should have fair caught it. I don't know what they are thinking. Penix to Polk. Polk. First down. Beautiful play. This is exactly what we wanted to see in the national championship. A really close, gritty game. And that's another first down. And two really good jukes out to the Alabama 50, 48-yard line, something like that. And Penix forced to scramble. And he scrambles for 5 yards. He's a bit of a wimp there. He had to go sliding. Probably should have tried to get some more yards. It's the national championship. And a dropped ball. 3rd and 5, crucial. And it's caught by Polk. Again, he has been a star these last 2 games. And throw, good catch. A Dunze for 15 yards. Out to the 14-yard line. Penix drops back. Under some pressure, he scrambles. Will he get some yardage? He slides again. Slides again. You start to wonder about the ethics that this quarterback has. He's not fighting for his team. Incomplete pass. This is why he should have grinded for yards. But again, the Alabama defense sleeping and just short. It got to be inches. You might want to go to review on that one. Literally looks like they're on the line. Michael Penix, a rushing touchdown. And finally, he shows his commitment to the team. The extra point is good from Gross. Beautiful extra point. And here comes the Tide. And Jaden Milroe is lighting up this defense. Washington has 1 minute and 40 seconds to respond. Let's talk inside to the coach to see what he thinks about this.
I mean, we really just got to give it up to Michael Penix so far. Great game, making great decisions, run when he has to. It's going to be a Michael Penix legacy drive right here.
Back to you, Kirk Herbstreit. And thank you, sideline announcer. That was a beautiful talk there by the Washington coach. Really inspirational. But again, I'm starting to wonder if he maybe doesn't know what he's talking about either, because Michael Penix keeps sliding short. But a great throw out to the 47-yard line in their own territory. Really using the clock well as Penix. And the tight end with the catch into Alabama territory. To the 45-yard line. 2nd and 2. And the throw wide open. Unbelievable. you start to wonder, and yes, I've been wondering a lot these past few games. What is the defense is thinking? The offenses have been controlling in these games. And Penix for 4 yards. That's 3rd and 3. This is a crucial 3rd down. What will they do here? And it's going to be an out pass. Incomplete. They might have to kick a field goal, but they won't. They won't. They changed the play because they only have 2 chances to do that. And he gets it. He gets it. Penix with a great throw, but only 23 seconds left. You're starting to wonder if they can do this. Incomplete. Incomplete. The Tide are showing why they're the best team in the NCAA. It's caught. Has to take a timeout because he did not get out of bounds. What do you think about that, Coach?
Bad.
And here we are back. And the throw, it's incomplete. Washington Huskies are throwing the game. They have 5 seconds left. You might think they have time for one play. And Penix going for the end zone. Intercepted! The Crimson Tide are your national champions!